Corner lots for houses are the best locations and the best type of properties to buy. Or are they? That's the question for today. We're going to determine what's the big deal with a corner lot, which seems to be all the rage in real estate, always has been. And we'll talk about the pros and cons of owning a property that sits on a corner lot. Let's start with a pro. It has a higher resale value. Just right off the rip, most people want corner lot properties, so it will sell for more. That is to your benefit. If you were to buy a property and then for whatever reason decide you want to resell, there's a very good possibility it will sell for much higher than typical houses in that area. The con, though, is it's expensive to buy. You're probably competing to get a house like this because others already want this highly desirable property. Let's talk about another pro. Fewer neighbors. Just the way they are laid out, you're going to have less houses around you, so that's kind of awesome if you're big on your privacy. The con is it's more visible to burglars. Take that for whatever it means to you, but you could have more visibility to some bad actors out there or some folks that are thinking of burglarizing homes. So keep that in mind and adjust accordingly. Invest in some great home safety alarm protection. Next pro, unique, and it has a larger layout. Because of the way the house is sitting on that corner lot, you typically get more square footage, not only on the inside of the house, but on the outside. The dirt here in California is so valuable, so getting more of it that you can do for your own benefit is such a huge plus. One of the cons, though, is that it will mean there's probably more work to maintain it, more yard work and everything else in terms of maintenance and upkeep for a house like that. The next pro, more space for parking. Because of its unique layout, you're probably going to be able to fit more vehicles, either for your own personal use or if you're entertaining others that come to visit you. They will have more places to park, which is always a plus if you're a social butterfly like me. Your next con, more street noise. You're probably, if you're in a corner, you're probably in an area where more cars pass through. And if you're the type of person that does not like a lot of noise, this could be a downside for you. So keep that in mind. And lastly, last pro, unobstructed views. You usually have a much better view of the neighborhood or of some of the amenities like the mountains or the ocean. Wherever you're sitting, where that corner lot resides, you're probably going to have a better unobstructed view than most people would, which is always awesome. And lastly, your last con could be a little bit of pollution because there are more vehicles, more traffic that probably moves by your property. You'll probably get a little bit more pollution. That's something that's probably a little more prevalent here in Southern California because we just have a lot of people and a lot of cars in general. But if you're in the Midwest or the South or somewhere else where there's less people and less cars, that may not be relevant to you. But those are some of the major pros and cons of getting a corner lot. Does that sway you one way? Would you get a corner lot or would you walk away from the idea of it now? Comment in the video down below and I'll catch you on the next video.